Hi, everybody. Steve Butts here with IGN at E3. I'm joined by my close personal friend, Leah Jackson.
Hello.
And we just saw Dragon Age Inquisition.
We did.
Super exciting, huh?
Yes, indeed. I really liked what I saw. What about you?
I did. I'm a huge Dragon Age fan, so I was glad to see it's got all the Dragon Age touches. The Fade's back, Mage Templars are back, and you go around affecting the world, and the things that you do change the world. They were mentioning, like, if you kill a bunch of bears in an area, then other wildlife will move in, and suddenly, like, you have a lot of deer around because it's a safe place, right? So there are all these little cosmetic touches, but there are also gameplay ramifications for the things that you do too.
One of the things that I really liked that I saw were the new Qunari characters. I love that you can now be a male or a female Qunari character. And I really liked also that you can do more crafting this time around. So there's stuff that you can pick up on the floor while you're running around in these beautiful, stunning environments, and you can bring them back to areas and make potions out of them and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, and they're like little mosaic tiles, and they're little scrolls you can read that like give you more lore and backstory.
Yes.
Which is always been a big part of like the Elder Scrolls games, right? Like Skyrim has a lot of this lore in the things that you pick up, and Dragon Age has it now too. And this game is said to be bigger than basically anything else they've ever done, and it looks like they've just packed it with tons of detail. Every room we went into had like furniture and like just all sorts of crazy little details everywhere.
And books strewn everywhere, and it was really impressive. I loved that a lot. It really made me feel like I was in this world, and I thought that was very cool. And another really cool thing that I saw was in the loading screens, there are these cool lore cards that you can read, and you can sort of flip through them and see what's going on in the area that you're about to explore. I thought that was a neat, cool touch. Rather than just seeing a loading screen, you got something to actually do while it's loading.
Absolutely. Right, but the game is not called Tapestry Age, it's called Dragon Age, right?
Right.
And we also got to see a dragon fight, and that to me was like, the scale of that, just the intensity was amazing.
Yes, the dragon fight was so cool. It was a massive, massive dragon. The characters that we saw on screen were about the size of its toe claw.
Yeah, they were very tiny.
It was a really cool dragon. There was like 3 different phases of the fight, and you had to take out different parts of the dragon in order to bring it down. And when you brought its foot down, then it had trouble getting up to the next part of the area. Like it couldn't fly as well because its feet hurt and that type of thing. So
it looked more like it was easier to take it down in melee though than with range, right? Just from watching the demo, I felt like, oh, like I really seem to get more of a connection with this melee character, and I'm still not sure how range combat works in the game yet.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. The melee character definitely seemed more efficient, more easy to maneuver with than the ranged person was sort of in the back. It didn't seem like they were able to sort of find the target as easy as the melee character was.
Yeah.
But the spells looked cool at least. So.
The spell effects were really awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
The thing I'm probably most excited about, though, and way to totally bury the lead here, is tactical combat is back, right? They stripped it away in Dragon Age 2 because they said nobody liked it, and then surprise, surprise, at this demo they said it's back now because all the fans loved it, and because everybody who makes the game thought it was super special, and I thought, well, why was it cut in the first place for the previous game? But it's back now. You can go into sort of this paused mode and go through each of your characters and assign different actions to them and then watch it play out more like a strategy game than sort of an action RPG.
Right, and you can use each individual character, which I don't know, that's definitely like par for the course for Dragon Age, but it was cool in the tactical view. I played Dragon Age 1 on the PC when the tactical view was in place, but it wasn't for the console. So I really love the tactical view, and like you, I'm a fan of it, and I'm glad it's back. So yeah, that was definitely a cool part to me. But I also like the up close and personal combat that isn't the tactical view. So I think that there's definitely something there for people who like both. If you're not a huge fan of the tactical view, then there's something that the combat is still really good.
Yeah, what I also really liked about that is that you had this sort of logic from the previous games that came back where you could actually create scripts for your other NPCs and say, hey, if this character is down to less than 20% health, make sure that the healer heals him or gives him a potion or something like that. And it allows for much more complementary kind of play style within your party. Super excited to see that.
Yeah, I like that too. I mean, it definitely allows me to sort of focus on one character, and I can let my party do what they're going to do, and they help me and they assist me in what I, am definitely trying to get done. So I like that as well. I just thought overall it was really an impressive demo, and I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, same here. Well, we can't wait to hear what you thought of the Dragon Age Inquisition demo. Please let us know in the comments below. And for everything Dragon Age, everything E3, you're already at the place you need to be, IGN.